the leaks for the Flash movie. So the Flash movie is not cancelled. Yep, it will still remain on the movies upcoming. I don't have high hopes for this movie. I think it's gonna be complete garbage. But here's the plot. Flash and Batman takes bank robbers. The robbers blow up a hospital. Flash follows alien baby, saves fallen babies, or the Batman catches robbers with Wonder Woman's help. Flash steals people's stacks throughout the states. Batman and Flash touch one with his truth and 7 embarrassing secrets. Flash gained his powers in the laboratory accident of 2013, while Flash gained his brother's murder, and was present in the Battle of Metropolis. Barry Allen and his girlfriend Iris West later tried to get Barry's father, Henry Allen, acquitted for his murder of Nora Allen. But the affairs full of Henry and the grocery store picks up that Nora's murder is indefensible. Bruce Wayne picks up Barry at the courthouse and he talks about Barry traveling back in time to defeat Steppenwolf. Barry tells that Barry will be too dangerous to go back in time to save his mother. Barry goes back to 2001 anyways. He steals a can of tomato soup at the grocery store to force his mother to go to another store and not be home at the time of murder. Barry goes back to the correct time and Black Flash attacks him and ends up in 2014, where he finds his mother to be alive and his younger self. Barry realizes his younger self won't get power since his mother isn't alive. Zeno saw the lives of Earth, and Barry convinces his younger self to stop the military from surrendering Superman to Zod in order to stop the Destruction of Metropolis. They need to help rescue Superman from the military. There's older heroes yet around other than the Batman. Flash goes away mad and asks for help to Batman, but instead of Ben Affleck, he finds semi-retired, long-haired Michael Keaton, and Flash realizes he tangled up the timelines. Flash does not want to help at first, but Flash convinces him to hack into the NSA and locate Superman at the military base in Siberia. The Flash and Batman break into the facility and instead find Supergirl instead of Superman. Kal-El died Krypton. Supergirl ran Metropolis is captured as government from the government as well. The Flash's Batman and Supergirl take her back to the Batcave as he bonds with young Barry, who can near control the powers yet. So Batman tries to reproduce the accident to restore Barry's powers, but fails. Superman then flies Barry up the sky and basically talking about righty boardwalk. So meanwhile, young Barry turns into a spare bat suit, modifying the Flash suit. Zod begins terraforming the Earth into the desert. The Flash's Batman and Supergirl confront and defeat the Kryptonians. The world and the causes of the Earth begin to collapse. Black Flash attacks Flash again and realizes he's a young Barry's young counterpart, seeking revenge on Barry for creating a timeline where Earth is destroyed. Flash realizes he must undo the actions and basically goes back to 2001 and basically does the thing that he didn't want to do. While going back in time, Flash passes through all the timelines as well. And he puts the can back on himself and runs into Nora. They sell Lieutenant Moore before he lets her go, knowing that she will die, and rearranges himself so Henry is caught on camera when he comes by later. Flash returns to 2022, reunites Chris and uses the clear security footage to get his father acquitted. Bruce picks up Barry at the courthouse again, but still Keaton. Supergirl flies in. Flash realizes the timelines are still tangled, and he must work out the timeline. Flash and Aquaman drink at a bar in the old universe, and Aquaman drunkenly struggles to deal with Supergirl being Superman. Flash is at his laboratory where he sees messages from Batfleck through the computer screens. He is stranded in a universe where he needs Flash to rescue him. And yeah, the whole ending is probably restarted due to the merger as well. I think that the DCU could still have its potential, but the problem is the DCU just attain the time it's being tangled is really as a test. Is this really so that the DC as well as the DCU is tangled as a whole? So yeah, that's basically about this video. Goodbye.